Okay, imagine that you wake up one day and find out that the country you used to live in no longer exists. Instead, you're living in an entirely new country, like poof, new nation unlocked achievement. Because that's basically what happened with Pakistan in 1947. Except instead of Minecraft, it was riots, politics, British chaos, and millions of people moving like it was the biggest road trip in history. So, yeah, today I'm going to be explaining about how Pakistan came into being, in simple terms, of course. So, let's go. So, before Pakistan existed, the whole region was called British India. The British were basically like, this is mine now, and ruled for almost 200 years. I don't think your mom was even alive at that time. Anyways, the problem was that British India was not one big happy group chat. There were Muslims, Hindus, Sikhs, Christians, and hundreds of cultures, languages, and traditions. And the Muslims were scared that when the British would dip, they'd be dominated by the Hindu majority. Imagine being added to an American group chat where you're the only who's British and nobody listens to you. Yeah, that was the case. Okay, now that we have an idea about British India, let's get down to the details. So Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the representative of Muslims, enters. He started as a lawyer who believed Muslims and Hindus could live together in harmony. But politics got way too messy, way too quickly. The Indian National Congress, which was the official party representing the Hindus, and the Muslim League, which was the official party representing the Muslim, could not agree on even a simple matter, and Jinnah switched sides and slowly went from the unity guy to we need our own country guy. In 1940, the Muslim League passed the Lahore Resolution, which basically said, yeah, enough of the waffling, we want our own Muslim homeland. This was the exact moment when Pakistan went from a simple idea to a serious political plan. After the Second World War, Britain was tired and broke, which is surprising considering the amount of money that they stole from India. But anyways, so they were like, okay, India, we're going to leave. You deal with your problems yourselves. So they decided to leave in 1947. But the main issue which arose was nobody could agree on how India should be divided. The Hindus mostly wanted one big India and believed that everyone could live peacefully together, but the Muslims wanted their own separate state, Pakistan. So the tensions rose, and it went from a Twitter-level argument to real-life chaos. Okay, so let's move on to the big split. So in August 1947, the British drew a line on the map. Literally. A British dude named Radcliffe drew borders in, like, 5 weeks. This joke man had never even been to India before. Imagine drawing a country border like a school project due tomorrow, and boom, Pakistan came into being on August 14, 1947, and India on August 15. But then comes the worst part. Millions of people woke up and realized that they were in the wrong country, and they had to move. Muslims moved to Pakistan, Hindus and Sikhs moved to India. This became the largest migration ever seen in human history. Around 14 million people moved, and over 1 million died in violence. Trains arrived full of refugees, and sometimes only with dead bodies. It was one of the darkest chapters in South Asian history. The main reason for this violence was the deep-rooted hatred of the Muslims for the Hindus, and the Hindus' hatred for the Muslims. Pakistan was officially born with 2 parts, West Pakistan, which is now known as the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, and East Pakistan, which is now known as Bangladesh. The country had no money, no capital city, barely any government buildings, and millions of refugees to take care of. Muhammad Ali Jinnah became the founder and first Governor General of Pakistan and tried to build a modern state based on equality and law, but sadly he died in 1948, just 1 year after independence. So Pakistan basically lost its main character in the first season. Then began the country's personal problems. This shows that Pakistan wasn't just created randomly. It came from fear, politics, identity, religion, and the collapse of an empire. It shows how complicated nations truly are. So the next time someone says, countries are just lines on a map, remember, those lines were drawn with history, blood, and hope. If you like this video, please subscribe, drop a like, and comment down below what you would like to see in the next videos. And yeah, Pakistan lore goes crazy, so stay tuned